Okay, good morning. Well, I'm going to do a little work on this today. This is the engine that I dropped on the floor promptly after I got it unboxed the other day. If you remember, when it fell, one of the flywheels got loose, and I thought that was all that had happened, but then when I tried to start it on Saturday, or earlier this week, or last week or something, found out that this side, you can see there's a crack here for the two separate pieces, the pillow block that holds the main bearings. This side is loose now, so it rattles really bad when it's running, which is not good, obviously. So I'm going to have to tear this pretty far down to get that out. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to make sure that the big end of the connecting rod is in the down position. That's at half stroke, but it's also when the cam lifter on the camshaft cam gear here is maximum stroke, keeping the exhaust valve open. I'm going to use that for my reference on the gears here before I pop the bearing caps off. So I'm going to take a magic marker here and mark both sides of the big end, so when I pull that apart I have a reference, and then I'm going to reach in and try to mark gears there. Alright. My marker is a bit fat here. Get in there. Alright, well, let's... Put a reference mark there, and there. I reached in and got a mark inside that cam there. Alright, so I am gonna, first things first, get the flywheel and crankshaft off here. So if I remember rightly, these big caps are 3mm. Yep. Well, and it occurs to me, since I'm popping the whole crankshaft out, I don't actually have to disassemble the big end. I can just pull the crankshaft and the piston out as a single piece. So, alright. Alright, one more thing before I actually pull the piston and stuff out. If you have gotten one of these and you have taken it apart and you have gotten it out of timing, and for some reason you don't know how to retime it properly for the ignition, the ignition timing on these is pretty generous, but you want it to be on top dead center for, occurs to me I should mark my caps for the big, for the journals there. Alright, that cap's marked, so I know that that belongs to that side, and then a line and an X, that way I can tell them apart and get them the right way around. The feeling these engines are not, well, the nice thing about hit and miss engines is they will tolerate a lot of slop while they're running. It's not good for them, but the lash and slop in them isn't as dangerous as it is in higher performance engines. So there we go. So the other engines, the ET1, when I took it apart, these bearings were split so that they could be put in and then the caps put on. But these bearings are not split on this engine. So they've changed the design to include solid bearings in there, which is nice. And I'm still more or less in shot. Cool. Get another rag laid out there. There's only one ring on that piston. They did include spare rings for it. And I've thought about putting the second ring in, but I don't know if I want to do that. Anyhow, while this is like that, let's see, now I need to get the engine off the base, so that's right. I glued the ignition box in because I didn't want it flopping around, and now it is blocking the access to the screws here to get the engine off the base. I'm going to need to get a knife. So that's what happens when you use like really good glue. Now I have to okay, well, need to go find some Stanley knife blades or something. I guess this is going to be, yeah. What else can I take off while the camera's running here? Not much. I need to go find some tools, and I will be back.